And this next poem is about when I was men are quite rough and tumbly with me because I was a little weedy Unistubbs-like child, and Scallies were a bit bullyish. So when I first found that Scallies could be loving and caring, it was quite a revelation, really massive revelation. And I found that out when E happened. Now I love E. I've taken a lot of E, and I'm in Salford, so I feel free and able to say that. Because I think this is probably the place where the E tree grows, isn't it, really? Something like that. And men on E are just kind of wonderful, really. They're like children. And so this poem's about that. But it's more about men at festivals on E. Because men on E in rave clubs, they're like kids and very lovely and funny. And when I first discovered men at raves, I just thought, I'm going to club full of Scallies, they're going to batter me. And all they did was hug and kiss me. Then I knew something rather special and spectacular was happening in the world. Being hugged by Scallies, not bad. Really nice. More of that later. But men at festivals, they seem to still have than the boyish scally dancing in the rave. They seem to grow roots at festivals, and I like that. So this poem is about a guy at a festival staring at another guy at a festival, but they're both off their heads on E, on drugs. And he's looking at him, and he's like all paranoid, but not evil paranoid, like he's going to eat his head. Just paranoid. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't quite know what's going on. Paranoid. And I think I'm safe to say that here in Salford too. I'm not saying that everyone in Salford's paranoid on E, but I'm pretty sure most of them have been at some point. This is called There, That Bloke Under the Tree. There, that bloke under the tree. The one writing his thoughts. You can tell he's writing his thoughts, he has no pen. The one who knows all men feel guilty about being men. Dapple patterned and apple blossom, the man with the half smile and short as sixpence grin. The one who's played checkers with queens and lived to tall the tales. He's got the wind on his side and feeling cheeky. You know the one. Rubs his hands on trees and reads the books they'll become. A bit dog-eared, cheats and peeks at the end so he knows who'd done it. Seeing what the butler's seen, for the butler even saw it. Everybody's make-believe dad. All St. James and Doctor Who works that imaginary dad vibe like a gigolo. Fisherman cool, hot pants and waders, shouts and whispers. Hipsters! Does a belting Tommy Cooper, kicks 5 footballs, keeps them and 11 best friends in the air, on his head, off his head, and goal. His feet tap in time to the air, so fast he looks footless, fancy-free, and with the wind in what's left of his hair, hums that one about mice and the inquisitive tin whistle, animated like childhood telly, singing, ringing. There he is, there. The one who makes circles with corners and rooms without walls. Stretches time like elastic, sketches space. Doors wide open, overflowing whiskey and tea in a running buffet that's finished a marathon. Has a joke for every tear. One photo of every season of every year. Sharp-witted Raggedy Dan. Hat has tendrils, soft-focused feel-good fool, and although he's engraved his own headstone and will be at his own funeral, he'll never die. Got clouds sewn up in rainbow thread, ribbons like a robin in and out of thunderstorms, rain dot to dot the world, doesn't bother joining them, won't see the point in lines. They picket fence the truth. Don't get him going on lies. He'll only tell you lies are more human, far more human than truth ever could be. Be careful listening. He'll insist truth can never really be written down. You know the one. Knows only babies laugh honestly and women no more than they're letting on. The way we live now, was the blueprint for the Titanic. Don't panic, don't panic. Generous as a nervous breakdown. Gets away with the murder he wants to commit. The deaths he deftly imagined. You know who I mean. Oh, he's so done it all. Kids the zeitgeist it's on to a winner. Marvels at the way tattoos look similar and illustrate the same story, willow patterned skin. He thinks clothes are words on bodies misspelt. And he's got this feeling. I saw him once before under that tree, writing a letter to America, and his arm went mental. A bit John Pertwee and exploding watch, a bit frilly shirt and apocalypse, a bit Mr. God from Dulwich. As he signed his name, Bob, with cryptic agility and an undeniably avant-garde flourish.